Hey, greetings, everybody. Welcome to the One True Divine Feminine and Psychic Investigations Tarot. And yes, I am the woman who solved my own crime using tarot cards and astrology. We're a place of light and love and happiness, angelic vibes across the universe, a place where everybody's welcome. And may the light of God shine down on your back. Welcome. And gratitude to everybody who's helping me, right? My heart's filled with love and gratitude for good people. And if there's a party, that's who I want to be with, is just the people who loved and supported me, right? Whatever your backgrounds are. But the people that harm me, not so much. I don't really want to be there with them. But anyhow, it's all good. I am doing better every single day. We're going to start off with some intriguing cards to begin with, and then we'll get to our astrology at the end. So, Secret Seven, I know. I'm really sorry. I think I got all of you figured out. I could be wrong on a few. It breaks my heart, but it is what it is, right? And all I could say is, you did this to someone who is loyal to a fault, not only to their party, but to their country, right? Loyal to an absolute fault. My book, which of course got stolen by somebody, revealed everything. So, I had nothing to do with it, correct? I just got stuck in the middle of the whole thing, but I had nothing to do with it. And I am at the point where, oops, I think we got more than one here. I'm done being loyal to people who don't appreciate what they have. So, yeah, right? I'm done being loyal to those who aren't being loyal to me. I have undergone just horrific slander, horrible slander of the worst kind, where people were trying to absolutely ruin my public reputation, all so that they could hang on to the money that they stole. And this slander made its way through my entire party, right? How horrible is that? All because of thievery, right? And meanwhile, there's been such a concerted effort to starve me out, right? To job block me at every possible way. And again, this was also happening to keep me in a low position again to hang on to what was stolen. So it's just been something else. I mean, really, truly kind of shocking. Now, I still have bad guys in my phone. It's hijacked. And I know I've tried everything. And I bought another phone and they were in it in 15 seconds. I can't get rid of them. I just can't. They're in my emails. They show up when I apply for stuff. I went to do an IC3 form today, which hopefully you got, FBI, and about 4 people zoomed in. I can't get rid of them, right? It is what it is. So just know that they're sorting through my emails. I think they remove texts and other phone messages that they don't want me to hear. So they are again making it hard for me to get work. It's been pretty insidious, really. What I've been through is amazing. Now, I believe that there are plenty of good Democrats who are beginning to recognize that they've been sold an absolute snow job. And I am looking for work. So just know it was a total snow job, and it was done because they stole money and they wanted to hang on to it. And the feds are going to be showing up at their house, the Secret Sevens. Yeah. So, hey, GOP, I'm looking for work. Yeah, I am. I'm looking for work. And I'm all about let's make America decent again, right? I don't want to make it great. I just want to make it decent and functional. Okay. So my loyalty goes to whoever wants to make America decent again. All right. Here's my phone number 435 938 1895. I have to apply by application. I don't want to go on any websites. If you're interested, call me, be diligent, because again, it's all about trying to make sure that I don't get a job to help protect those who stole money from me. So once again, 435-938-1895. Leave a message. You will know if I got it if I respond back. But again, they have been storming all of my communications to keep job offers at bay so they can hang on to what they stole. But as you can tell, I no longer, party affiliations don't mean so much to me. I live in Switzerland, right? I'm a neutral territory. And what I'm fighting for in my country is decency and a DOJ that actually works. Okay, so that's where I am. So beam me up, Scotty, right? Beam me up. I'm ready. Now, I got a message for Auntie Goo Goo. I know you've heard this one before, but I want names. I want the names of every single person who was in my house in the Pay for Porn show that was run out of my household. That needs to go to not only me, I want a copy. It goes to federal prosecutors and also detectives, right? And even though I'm healing, I don't think that we should have porn for pay in people's homes. So, and I'm going to help take care of that, right? Not only for me, but so that people quit abusing their powers and doing really filthy stuff in people's homes because they think they can get away with it. So I want the names, Auntie Goo Goo. I want them all. Every last one. Yeah, I do. Okay. Now, no one is authorized by me to sign a contract with Auntie Goo Goo regarding any legal papers with Goo Goo on my behalf. I want to see all contracts. I want to be the one to sign all contracts. I need to be brought in the loop. So that means that the government doesn't get to engineer it. The people that porned in my house don't get to engineer it. I get to sign, right? I'm the person that was harmed, my husband and I. So just saying, I want the whole list of names, the whole list. And I'm still going to deal with you, Auntie Goo Goo, but I will take into consideration that you provided the list of names. Now, the secret society, you're toast, baby. Gone too far, you've done too much, your tactics are too filthy. I'm coming for you. And the people who are getting thrown under the bus are going to reveal all. You can't make money off of court cases, disrupt the entire justice system, and make money from sex trafficking and pedophile pictures. This little gig is over. It's over. And if you've made money off of these filthy endeavors in the past, you should be very, very, very concerned. We're going to clean up the filth, right? And those of you that have taken money like that in the past, you're going down. We're going to start our next cycle a lot cleaner and better off with less corruption. Now, I want to make, again, a statement I said the other day, and I made the very strong case. When I say divine masculine, there are dozens and dozens of divine masculines in this case. So you cannot attribute what happened to any particular one, and you shouldn't, because in truth, I don't know who all did what, and you shouldn't assume either, because there's a lot of them involved from lots of different places. Now, I certainly do have a problem with the doppelganger. This person stole my book. They copyrighted it. I'm told that they actually went to court as me, and they won a case. They got accolades for my book. They won a court case for revealing what happened using my book, and they took the money, right? So they showed up in court as me and took credit for my book. Okay, I want that money back, but I have a bigger concern with this person. I don't know if this doppelganger is operating here in Cedar City and schmoozing the politicians that they already handed out the suitcases of money to, and then they're getting paid for every court case that happens. So you need to get some adult supervision in my city to make sure that more doppelganger cases don't go through. Or is it the dirty Beacon on the Hill city where this is happening? And you really need to find out. And GOP, my new friends, I want you to catch them out. You need to start paying attention to every court case that goes through with my name on it. You need to show up and you need to see if it's me and DOJ. Here I am. Now you know what I look like. You need to fingerprint the person because they stole a birth certificate out of my house with the help of locals. And they probably made a driver's license. And I'm told the doppelganger looks like me. So they could be showing up and pretending to be me, and they're about to win all my court cases and take all the winnings. And here's the other reason, GOP, you need to get on that, because then you're going to figure out what judges and lawyers are bought off in the system. And this is how we're going to bring the Secret Seven and the doppelganger down, right? So, but you got to get on it, because I have not received not one single court document. But I bet if you start looking in the Secret Seven's house, you might find court documents. You might find checkbooks for the Swiss account. You might find other, really pertinent things that you need to know. And I'm so sorry all of this is happening. This is betrayal number 3 for me. I'm getting used to it now. It breaks my heart, to be quite honest. Literally breaks my heart. I was loyal to a fault. But it is what it is, and we're going to make America decent again. That's my new saying. So I'm so grateful for everybody who's on the side of decency. Let's be done with the whole red and blue. We need to get off of that anyhow, because it's killing us, right? We need territories. But GOP, I have faith in you. Beam me up, Scotty. We're going to make America decent again. God bless America. And thank you all for your help. And for those that are going down for all the stuff they've done, I'm so sorry. You have no idea how sorry I am. It literally breaks my heart. It literally breaks my heart. Half of the people I wrote to because I admired and trusted them, right? And my loyalty is rock solid, both for party and country. But now I live in Switzerland, right? So I'm a free agent at this point. And of course, part of what's been going on with the job blocking is to hang on to the money that they stole. And to do that, they got to continue to try to keep me from working, right? So beam me up. I'm ready. I'm feeling better every day, happy, blessed, grateful, doing God's work for darn sure. The little pedophile picture thing and the sex trafficking thing, making money. Oh, that's going to get exposed. And everybody who's been earning money off of that, God bless you. Okay, so we're doing good things. And now we're going to move into the astrology part of the report today. And we are going to continue with our series on Neptune. And we know that we've been working on what happens when Neptune is low vibing. When it's on a high vibe, it's how we connect to our creator. Right? Can be a very powerful and wonderful thing. But on a low vibe, it takes on a totally different energy. And today we're going to talk about it when it goes through the second house of our astrology chart. And that house has a lot to do with the things that we value. A lot of people call it the house of earned income, but in reality, it has to do with so many other things. It has a lot to do with our inner resources, how we like to make money, our professional leanings. So if you look at the sign on the cusp of the house, you'll get a sense of what kind of jobs people would like, as well as property, stocks, and even jewels that we earn or own. And at times, even the death of a loved one can show up here in this house, but that can also show up in other houses too. It just kind of depends on the circumstances of the death. So it's about everything we value, not just earned income, okay? And inner resources are very important. Now, if Neptune becomes unbalanced in the house of values, you could become very confused, hence the illusion card, over what's important. Study, work, and income could dissipate as you drift aimlessly on the job. On the other hand, you could place money as the god that rules over your life. This money could cause you to do very nebulous things to bring in wealth. Okay, that's what happens when Neptune low vibes. Worshipping at the altar of the almighty buck could truly dissolve your entire value system, causing you to enter into one shady business deal after the other, kind of like some of the things I've been hearing the Secret Seven's up to. And that could in turn undermine your whole life. And speaking of other scammy deals, please, FBI, you need to start looking for the fake websites where people have my picture and are pretending to do tarot readings as me. That was in the IC3 form I filed today, because that's not me. That's like a Neptune in the second house thing. That's a illusion. So that's somebody else. You need to catch them out. They stole phones off or pictures off my phone, and it's not me. My site is not monetized, though I got a call from the people that run it for me asking me about my business plan of what I want to do. And then, of course, since other people are in my phone, I had to remind them I don't have a business plan. I'm not monetized. So I'm not making any money off of this. I'm just getting information out. Okay. Now, since the second house also holds our inner strength and resources, and it's kind of like this little angel here is just holding up all of the good things in life, Neptune here can help us to tap into our spiritual wisdom if we allow it to. If not, we could simply feel lost, as if we're drifting without an inner moral compass. And that, of course, makes it very hard to navigate through troubled times. In our efforts to heal, we could reach out to the wrong teachers, leaning on people who don't have the answers or wisdom that we need. Now, if Neptune is vibrating really poorly here, we may be led to scam others, hence the worry card for discs, where you start to do stupid things like Ponzi scams or prostitution or selling drugs, very nebulous endeavors that, bring worry and trouble into your house of earned income. Now, be warned that underhanded business deals under this transit are likely to ruin you at some point in time. Anything that we attach to overmuch will likely get eroded away. So we can see the lovely water card here. It's like a storm is brewing. Hands are grasping out for help because the shoreline's receding. And that's just what happens when storms hit. The water erodes the shoreline. And the same is true when Neptune's in the second house. So developing self-worth is critical to avoid the storm and the scams that are likely to tempt you, knowing that if you give in to these temptations, your choices will surely undermine you. Things that were illegally gained or that were not truly supporting your real values could get stripped away, like a storm has come in and just whisked everything out to sea. Using Neptune to create a sea change in your value system is definitely called for. Just remember that the things that get stripped away are intended to teach us lessons. During this transit, secure jobs may be abandoned for a more soul-filled journey. Creative and spiritual adventures are highlighted at this time, and though they may not pay much, they certainly will enrich your soul. Now, that all being said, to everybody who's going through difficult times right now, I hope you're all doing better. I hope nobody's feeling sick or othered. I certainly don't intend for that to happen. And again, when I reference a divine masculine in my readings, you have to remember there are dozens and dozens and dozens of them involved. So don't make assumptions on who has done what, okay? Because that's not fair, right? And people are suffering enough already. This has caused so much heartache and harm in so many households, right? But I think we have to come to the realization that, the secret society stuff isn't working so well for people. And I think some of the practices that are being taught in these secret societies, like mirror, mirror, I'm going to replace your destiny and become your doppelganger and go to the court cases for you and suck dry every creative project you put your hands on. This is not humane, and it's got to stop. And whatever's being taught in these societies or covens has got to be stopped, because it's not becoming. It's witchcraft. It's evil. And it's got to end. And GOP, you're going to help, because you're going to be watching over the court cases knowing that I'm not getting a single document because there's so much corruption along the chain. People are ensuring I don't know about anything that's happening so that they can slip in my lookalike, who my local officers allowed into my house so they could get my birth certificate so that person could go to court. So whether that's happening right here locally or on the dirty hill, please send adult supervision to watch. DOJ, you got my face, you got my fingerprints on file. You need a fingerprint. And GOP, you're going to watch to see what cops, lawyers, and judges they're going to, because they're probably all bought off, right? And we're right back at where we were in the Revolution, where we literally fought the British to the death. Why? Because of corrupt Tory judges. That was one of the biggest things. Only now we have the corruption ourselves. So thank you for helping. Beam me up, baby. I'm ready. I live in Switzerland now. I'm in neutral territory. I have given my loyalty out to people who have not deserved it time and time again. Loyal to a fault. Here's the number: 435-938-1895. I'm looking for work. And I'm a hard worker. I'm skilled. I'm smart. I'm talented. I'm dedicated. 35 years with the feds. And getting me a job helps to clean up the universe. So God bless. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. Take care.